welcome back to the Essex Allotment vlog. Thanks for joining me on this vlog. Thank you if you've watched any of my vlogs so far, and a special thank you to everyone out there that subscribed. I just thought I'd start this little vlog with an update on where I am with my seedlings, as a few of you have been asking what I've planted, how far along things are. So let's go and have a little closer look. That's where I'm at with the seedlings. You can see that in a couple of weeks' time, stuff will start being ready to be planted out, which will be just enough time down here in Essex to get things in the ground before sort of proper autumn and winter hits. So I'll be really excited in a couple of weeks' time. I'm pretty impatient at the moment, just waiting for things to be ready to get in the ground. But there will be a planting frenzy in a couple of weeks' time. The shed is looking a little bit more organised and a little bit more like a shed this week. Got some spare fence posts and the pattern in there. Got some of the tables up. Yeah, looking a bit more organised. How's the shed looking, Mav? Yeah, what do you like about it?
It's very good.
It's very good. What do you like about it? Don't touch. It is a hammer.
And that's a big hammer.
Yeah. Super excited to be doing my first little bit of filming from inside the shed. I've hooked up a silly little tripod thing on the wall, so you'll be seeing this shot quite a lot. But anyway, I've just jumped in here just while I'm having a quick drink to, oh my God, there's a wasp in here. Good start. Just to talk to you about my tubing. When I posted it on my first video, I got quite a lot of questions around it. Sorry if I seem distracted, that wasp is getting really close. But, whoa! Right, let's stop and get rid of that, even though it's hovering around outside now. Yeah, so the tubing that I'm using for what's going to hold up my netting or my fleece over winter, maybe even some plastic when it comes to spring, is really simple. I thought everyone knew about this stuff, but I got quite a lot of questions, but it's just sort of, I think it's in most DIY sections under plumbing. It's water piping. It's quite rigid, but also you can just flex it a little bit. And the great thing about it is it comes in a roll, so it's already sort of like flexed into the right shape. I've just cut mine to 2 metre pieces, which will give enough height for me over a 75 centimetre bed. And rather than just sticking them straight into the ground, which you can do if your ground's sort of workable enough, you can just push the ends of the tubing into the ground. But to give them a bit more stability, I'm using just some cut down bamboo, which I've got unlimited source of from my parents, so that's really great. It's a little bit thinner than the tubing, so it just like slides straight over the top, like so. And then you can hammer that bit into the ground before you put the tubing on, and it makes things a hell of a lot easier. So there, yeah, that's how I'm doing it. It's crazy late to be doing this, but I'm going to chuck in some carrot seeds. I've bought some Autumn King pelleted carrot seeds, so they're just easier to use. I'm just going to bung them in the ground again as a massive experiment in the end of the bed that's got beetroot in, just to see how they get on. Doesn't matter if they only grow tiny little carrots and stay in there over winter, but we shall see how the germination rate gets on and how good these seeds are from Premier Seeds. See if you can spot in this video why I've started to practice yoga. The realism's here that even when I'm dealing with just such a small area of the farm, in this instance it's just 3 meters by 75 centimeters, I'm doubled over for quite a lot of the time, so I need to start looking after my body. The beetroot's looking pretty good. It's really got some top growth, multi-sown, so it'll look quite crowded, but it'll work out, and hopefully they'll start bulbing up in the next few days, few weeks. I should probably just say I'm hand watering everything at the moment because I've hardly got anything in the ground and I haven't had time to hook up any kind of irrigation. So I've got a hose pipe attached to, well, I've just got soaked, attached to a water mains, and yeah, I'm just hand watering what's in the ground at the moment. Last job this week is to get the nursery bed set up. So the idea being that in the hub next to the shed we have a bit of a nursery bed where I can use it to grow seedlings. It's going to have changeable covers over the polytunnel frame that I picked up for free. It won't be a tall polytunnel, it'll be a low one, but I'm going to manipulate that so it gives me what I want. But anyway, the job for today is to sort of get the ground sorted out. I'm going to make 3 really short thin beds for nursery beds, and then I'll eventually cover them up for the winter and won't use them until spring. So let me jump straight into this job and show you what I've got planned. So that's it now. That's all I'll do with this bed until spring, and what I'll do is I'll cover the whole thing in membrane plastic and just let all this rot down and get thinner, and the soil break down, the paths break down, really get the nutrients working over winter under protection, and then the soil should be perfect for me to sow seeds in come next spring. That's the idea anyway. So as always, we're flying through the jobs. We're about to start knocking in some fence posts, ready to fence up the second block. Yeah, productive morning so far. I'll catch you again when I've knocked them all in. So that's it. The posts are in down the side. The reason we haven't got any up in the far end is because we will be moving this fence that separates block A and block B and moving it up the end. The idea being that you can get from block A to block B without having to come out and go all the way around into another gate, just to speed up productivity. But that's it, the posts are in, ready to rock. Next week I'll be wiring these up and moving this fence here. Okay, thanks guys for tuning in. I'm just locking up now and I will leave you to it. Another week on the Essex Allotment Farm's done. It's progressing pretty quickly, a lot quicker than I ever thought it would, which is great, but it means I've got loads and loads and loads to do so that I will be ready for winter. I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.